Now I've got just a regular glass bowl here because I'm gonna break my eggs into the bowl first. I try to always crack my eggs into a separate bowl. Once in a while you get a bad one, but also it's a lot easier. Like I've said before on some of my other shows, oh, there's a double yolker. That's good luck, it's gonna be a good day. All right, there's another one. Look at that, guys. Today's gonna be a great day. It's Saturday. Yeah, how can it go wrong? All right. See, now when I cracked that last egg, I got a little shell in there. Now if that was in that mixture, boy, that would have been hard to dig out with everything in it. So, and another thing that we want to do with these is that after we crack them, we want to beat them ahead of time before they go in here. Because we're not going to use a mixer or we're going to hand mix this. So we want all of the ingredients as well mixed beforehand as possible before we put them into this mixture here. So I'm just gonna take a fork and just simply beat this up. 4 eggs beaten. All right, now to this, it's gonna be 1 cup of vegetable oil. Just regular vegetable oil is good for that. And I'm gonna go ahead and mix this, and then we're going to add the vanilla. Now you're gonna have 2 teaspoons of vanilla to this. And you can just squirt it in or you can measure it. It's up to you. I love, love, love vanilla. So if you want to put a little extra in there, go for it. All right, so that's gonna all come together. And I'm gonna go ahead and add that to the wet mixture. I mean the dry mixture. All right. Looks pretty good already. Now the last part to this, before we add extra walnuts and extra raisins, and I actually add a few pecans as well, is buttermilk. Now you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna get 1 quart of buttermilk, and you're gonna put the whole quart in there. So I'm gonna give it a good shake. I'm gonna pour about half or 3/4 of it in there, just to start with. And then we're just gonna kind of start folding. And what I mean by folding is you're gonna take your spoon, you're gonna come down to the edge of the bowl, and you're gonna bring it up into the middle, okay? Because you don't wanna just go at it, okay? It's gonna go everywhere, promise. I've tried it. So you're just gonna kind of go down the side of the bowl, pull up in the center. And most all of you know like how to just gently fold something in. All right, now I'm gonna add the rest in. There it is. Now, this is just gonna get all stirred together. Now, it may seem a little soupy to you, and you say, oh, I don't know, it looks really liquidy. It's not going to be. Because once that cereal starts to break down into the buttermilk and egg mixture, it's going to actually really thicken up to where it becomes almost like a, I don't know, like a solid pudding type, like a solid bread pudding. It's gonna kind of look like a bread pudding tomorrow morning. So you can kind of see the consistency coming together. And it looks, you know, it looks fairly decent, like a regular bread mixture. I mean, a regular bread mixture, nice. A regular muffin mixture. But like I said, if you let this set in the fridge, it's just gonna come out so much better. I'm not saying that you can't go ahead and put these in the oven right now. You can, but the Raisin Bran hasn't had time to break down yet. Okay, so just be patient. I know it's hard to be patient when it smells this good, because it smells so good. All right, so let's kind of go over what we've done so far here. We've gotten the whole box of Raisin Bran. To that, we have added the dry ingredients, which is the 3 cups of sugar, and we've done the 5 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of salt, and 5 teaspoons of baking soda. So that's all the dry ingredients, along with cinnamon. Now the cinnamon you can gauge. You can, you don't have to put that much cinnamon in if you don't want to, but I really think it does add to it. So if you want to add a little bit less, then totally go for it. All right. And then our wet ingredients, we had the 4 eggs, and we beat those ahead of time and added 1 cup of the vegetable shortening, okay, or the vegetable oil, I should say. Shortening wouldn't be good to use in this. You definitely want to use vegetable oil. And then to that, you're gonna add your quart of buttermilk. It's gonna be absolutely delicious. Now I think that's pretty well incorporated. Now we're gonna add all of the great yummy nuts. And now it already has some raisins in it because the cereal came with the raisins, right? But I'm going to add 2 cups. I've chopped these myself. Now, feel free to go out and buy them already chopped. But I have an extra cup of raisins because there's already some in there, okay? And I've chopped up a cup of pecans. And you can add whatever nuts you want to this. And then 2 cups of walnuts. My grandmother loved nuts. She said, well, as long as it has nuts in it, I'll eat it. My mother's the same way. I'm the same way. It's amazing how that kind of, you inherit some of those traits from, you know, your grandparents, and then your parents have them, whatever. So my favorite ice cream ever is grape nut ice cream. And that's my grandmother's favorite. Weird, huh? But when my husband and I first started dating, I'm just folding this in, by the way. We were in his truck driving, and he goes, do you want to stop for ice cream? And I said, well, yeah, of course I want to stop for ice cream. And I said, do they have grape nut? And where we were stopping, and he goes, are you serious? And I said, yeah, grape nut's like my favorite ice cream. He goes, grape nut's my favorite ice cream. So we knew it was meant to be. So it is kind of an unusual favorite. Now, we're winding down here. This is perfect. So we've got the 2 cups of chopped walnuts, we've got the chopped cup of pecans, and we've got an extra cup of raisins in there, just cause. And that is all done. All right, so what this is going to do is I'm gonna go ahead and take my cover, and we're gonna put the cover right on it, and this is gonna go in the fridge until tomorrow morning. So when you see me again, I'll look a little bit different, and we're going to scoop these out, and we're gonna bake them, and then you're gonna see the end results. I can't wait. So have a super day today. We'll be back tomorrow morning, and we'll be able to have some wonderful Raisin Bran muffins for breakfast. See you later.